In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can have a successful puzzle book business on Amazon KDP. Hello, my name is McQueeney, and if you haven't been to this channel before, I make videos on how you can make a great passive income selling low content and no content books on Amazon KDP. And if that sounds like something you like the sound of, then please subscribe to my channel, leave it a like, and hit that notification bell. So puzzle books are a fantastic way to make a great income online using the platform Amazon KDP. They take care of all the printing and the customer service. All you've got to do is create the book, put it on their platform, and start selling to make some sweet royalties. So let me just take you through that process now. So I thought I would start with an example to sort of show you guys exactly what you can do and how much you can make on Amazon KDP. So we've got this book here, which is just a simple word search. Now I typed in word search for adults, and this was one of the first ones that came up. So the good old days word search, okay? So this is a retro word search, if you didn't know what it is. So if we have a look at this, we can see that this book is $13.67, okay? And if we pull this down here, we can see that there's 127 pages. It's 8.5 by 11, and it is independently published, okay? So if I just pull this down, I can show you that this is independently published, which means it's been published on the KDP platform, which is what we're talking about today, okay? And we've got a bestsellers rank of 3,074 in books, okay? So if I take these numbers which I've just been talking about, and we go over to tckpublishing.com, so I can see that with a bestsellers rank of 3,074, this is making about 961 sales per month, which is pretty good, isn't it? Okay, so if we go over to Amazon.com royalty calculator and stick in the size of the book, which was 8.5 by 11, and it also had 127 pages, and the list price was $13.67. We press the button and it gives us a royalty of $5.04. So what we need to do is times $5.04 by the amount that we're selling per month. And if we just do that, we can see that it's making $4,843 per month. Now, you can do this really easy, okay? And I'm going to show you how via a step-by-step process. Now, I am on my dashboard for a course which I am just creating and I'm going to publish very soon. So this is how to publish profitable puzzle books on Amazon KDP. Now, this is a really great way to show you the stages that you need to have a successful publishing puzzle book business, okay? So the first thing that we're going to want to do is make sure that you have got yourself some goals, because if you don't have goals, you don't know what you're striving to, okay? Now, our goal in this video is to get $4,843 per month, okay? So that would be our particular goal. We know the type of puzzle book that we're doing. We're going to do a retro word search. So we've got a good idea of what the broad niche is. With the broad niche would be a word search, okay? But we've niched down to kind of retro word search, right? Now what we need to do is we need to get some metadata for this book, right? So this is the first thing that we really need to focus on, right? So our metadata is our keywords. Now our keywords are what people are typing into Amazon to find books like this, okay? Now there is a few methods to find keywords for your puzzle books. You can go over to Amazon and you can type in sort of retro word search kind of things onto Amazon and see what comes up, okay? You can look at the number of competitors there and you can come up with an idea of what sort of keywords are being used to find your particular type of book. Now, there is a quicker way of doing it by using a program called Publisher Rocket. Now, if we go over to this spreadsheet which I've got here, which I've called Mega Puzzle Keywords, okay? I have produced some great puzzle keywords for you, okay? So there is over 1,000 puzzle keywords on here, and as you can see, we've got the keywords down here in this particular column. Now for any particular keyword, we've got the number of average pages, the number of competitors, the average price of that particular keyword, and the average monthly earnings. But the things which are important is the kind of searches that we're getting per month on that particular keyword and the competition score. So to make this really simple, Publisher Rocket have done this kind of colour coding system. Now, green is the best and red is the worst. Now, what you need to do is stay away from the reds. The reds are no good. But green, yellow, green, green, and yellow-green are all okay, okay, with green-green being the best, okay? Now, this spreadsheet is massive, okay, and we will go through it a little bit later. So, let's just go back to our plan. So, we've talked about the metadata and why keywords are important. The other thing, of course, is keyword optimization. So, when you've got your keywords that are really good, how can we use them in an optimum way to make sure that we are getting seen? And what I'm sort of saying there is if you've got sort of two keywords that are very similar, you can potentially blend them together. So then you would need to have a look at your categories. Now your categories are like a group of where your book would fit into, okay? So if we're talking word searches, the categories that you would pick are kind of like around the word search puzzle book kind of categories, okay? So the best way you could do that is just by simply going back to your competitors and having a look at what categories they're in. So they're in word search games, word games, and puzzles, okay? So we can select the categories on the KDP dashboard, and if you're using the correct keywords, you should be getting into those categories, okay? The next stage is creating the interiors of your particular puzzle book, okay? Now, the best way to create the interiors for a word search is to first generate the words that would be in the word search, and the best way to do that is by using ChatGPT. Please give me 50 random word search topics. And as you can see, it will just come up with whatever you ask it to do. So you can, in the same way, you can get it to generate the particular words for in each actual word search. The next thing that you would do is you need a free tool to create your actual puzzles. Now, the one that I use for free for word searches is Word Search Labs. So you would just paste in your word lists in there and you would generate your particular puzzle. Then you would use Canva to create your interior pages. Now, if you have a look here on the course, you can see that I've got all about generating word lists, about doing word searches, crosswords, mazes, Sudoku, and finally making them look really good by using creative assets. Also, how to do the interior formatting, putting it all together, the important thing of using QR codes and some shortcuts there as well, okay? So when I release this course, this will give you all that information. So once we've got our interior, we need to look at our book cover. Now, the important thing about book covers is your shop window. It has to be attractive enough for people to click on it, okay? So this is something that is very important. You need to go out into Amazon and look for competitors in your particular niche. Now, you need a cover which is high quality, okay, but actually sits alongside your competitors, i.e. it needs to fit in. It needs to say to people when they look at it, ah yes, retro word search. It can't be something random and crazy. It has to be professional, but also fit into the particular niche, okay? Now, the best way to design your book cover is by using a free method, by using Canva, so you can create your book covers in Canva, or you could get a freelancer to do it, someone who's got more design experience than yourself, for example, okay? So we've got our metadata, we've got our interior, and we've got our book cover. The next thing that you would need to do is do the publishing. Now, to do the publishing, you would do that on Amazon KDP. So this is the Amazon KDP dashboard, and as mentioned before, the really great thing with Amazon KDP is that they do all the printing and they do all the customer service side of things. So they send it to customers and things like that. And even if customers return it, they deal with all that. The really great thing that you can do is you can create books, you can create the interiors, you can create the covers, upload them onto here by using this big create button, okay? And then they will send you a royalty for every sale that you make, okay? So, for example, if I pull down here, I've created this book. This is the Book of Mazes for Adults and Seniors, 175 Easy Mazes for Hours of Mindful Fun, okay? Now, this is the particular example that I was working on in the course. And in the course, I show you exactly how to make a book cover like that and how to format it correctly and stuff, okay? Now, there are some other things that you need to know about when you are uploading your book onto Amazon. You do need to have a compelling book description. A book description which is going to hook a customer, but also get them to feel emotionally attached to this book to the point where they're going to go ahead and buy. You also need a call to action in your book description. So it's sort of like, grab a copy of your book today, sort of thing like that. Some other things as well, like pricing strategies, and also after the book is live, making it look really nice with A+ content. So what is A+ content? So if we just go back to our example, the A+ content is this section here from the publisher. And as you can see, it's kind of showing the book cover and, you know, sort of what's inside these pages. And look what else it's doing. It's showing you the core demographic of the sort of people who are going to be kind of filling this in, okay? So this is why it's important for you to get A+ content on there. And in the course, we will show you exactly how to do that. A little bit on hardcovers and why those are important. And then next is the marketing. So we've got the book uploaded, it's live, and it's looking fantastic. Now, the next thing is the marketing, because what we need to do is we need to make sure that people are going to get to your book and they are going to buy it. So we need to get the correct people, don't we? We need to get the audience. So the first thing that we need to do is make sure that this book has got lots of reviews on it, okay? And the way to get reviews is by giving the book away for free, okay, like as a download, so people can then leave you a review kind of in exchange. Now, the best way I found of doing that is by using a website called Puppy, and I will leave you a link to that in the description on this video, right? So once we've got lots of reviews, that will add social validation, and it will also help us with our keywords, because the more reviews you get, the stronger your keywords are. The next thing that we can do is we've got now we've got lots of reviews, we've got two methods of basically getting the book in front of people who might be interested. The first one is by using Amazon ads. Now, Amazon ads can, you know, cost money because it's pay per click, okay? The second one is using sort of organic means, so that's social media, giving away puzzle magnets so that people will download something for free, and then at the end of that puzzle magnet, yeah, they will then go through to your puzzle book, because you will leave a link in that puzzle magnet, okay? Now, if we were giving away a puzzle magnet, and the puzzle magnet could be 20 free word searches or something like that, when somebody downloads that, they will give you an email address, okay? Now, you need either a landing page or a website set up to capture those emails, okay? Once they sign up to your email list, they will receive that free download. But now you've got them, haven't you? You've got their email address, which allows you to then potentially email market to them in the future for other books and things like that. So they are the ways that you can market your book once your book is live. Now, as you start to make more sales on your book's bestsellers rank will get lower. As it gets lower, because it's doing really well, it will float to the top of Amazon, okay, which means that more people are going to bump into it. Amazon will realize that your book is doing well, and it will put it in front of more people because it wants to make a sale, doesn't it, okay? Amazon is a business as well. It wants to make a sale of successful books, and if you're telling Amazon that your book is successful, then it will be put in front of more people, which means that there's more chance of it selling organically, okay, without the effort that you've put in to actually get it there in the first place. So it's like a snowballing effect, okay? The more that you sell through marketing, the more that you will sell organically through Amazon. Once you have a book that is taking off and making you a really nice passive income, guess what you do next? You do another one, okay? And you keep going like that. Now, one of the important things which I'm just going to point out here is about having the mentality of a ninja, okay? So constantly improving your skills for all of this kind of publishing, okay? But also not being disheartened if your first attempt doesn't work. If it doesn't work, fair enough. Let's try again, okay? And if the second one doesn't work, let's try again. Eventually, you will get to a point where it definitely works. It starts to work for you. Once you've got to that tipping point and you've worked out what's working for you, well, then you just duplicate that success over and over again. Now, I hope that video was useful. If you liked it, please leave it a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please push that button. Now, if you've got to this point in the video, I want you to show me by, in the comments, with no context, just simply write the word KDP Ninja. Then I will know that you are one of the special people who have watched all the way to the end. Now, if you wanted to learn more about how to create a puzzle book business on Amazon KDP, this course will be available very soon, and I will put the link to it in the description below. But before I go, I just want to go through this mega puzzle keyword spreadsheet. As you can see here, there's over 1,000 keywords for puzzle books, which will give you an absolute fantastic head start in your puzzle book business. Okay, now I'm going to put this on my Gumroad store, and if you want to download it, you can go over there and take a look. But this will come free with the course if you enroll on the course, as well as some other bonuses which I am putting on there. Okay. Now, if you have a look at this video, I think you might find that useful too. And until next time, bye.